Assalamu alaikum everyone. Happy Ramadan. Thank you so much for your inquiries about Ramadan and mental health. I received overwhelming number of requests about Ramadan and mental health, and this video is kind of to help us understand how our fasting and participating in Ramadan rituals is making us much better people in our life. Number one of the reasons that people often show up in our offices is that adjustment is a problem for them. Actually, we do have adjustment disorder, and you do not want to be one of those who has problems with adjustments, because people who have problems with adjustments are the ones that they cannot handle any change. If they move, if they change their degree, if they get into a new relationship, whatever change is introduced to their lives, they cannot handle that. That's because they don't have enough practice with adjustment and change in their life. So guess what happens in Ramadan? We have been living our life however we wanted for the past 11 months, and then Ramadan starts and we have to change our habits, we have to change our routines, we have to change every single thing that we have been doing for the last 11 months to observe the rituals in Ramadan. We have to obtain new routines, new habits. Everything in Ramadan for the duration of the months of Ramadan has to be a different practice versus how we were living before that. So this practice of change every single year in our life is building our strengths, is giving us muscle to be okay with change. It's okay for the habits to break. It's okay for life to change. It's okay if we have to adopt new habits, new routines, everything that introduces change to our life. It's okay, and we can handle that. How? When we take care of our Ramadan rituals, when we are aware of how Ramadan is introducing new changes to our life, and we are 100% okay with that, and we are ready to go to start the Ramadan, to change our daily habits, to change our daily routines, we are building those muscles to have a better life for the rest of the 11 months of the year. Any changes that is introduced in your life, you have built a muscle for that. If you're aware of the fact that Ramadan is introducing new changes, and you are being okay with those changes, and you are going to survive those changes. So number one, Ramadan is helping us to stay away from adjustment disorders, because now we have a lot of practice, one whole month of practice every single year to be okay with change and adjust to new changes. Number two, Ramadan is improving our willpower. Willpower is one of those assets. If we work on that, we can make every single wish come true. We can change the world. We can make very good things happen in our life, and that is possible because we have very strong willpower. What happens in Ramadan is that we are given an opportunity, a whole month, to work on that willpower. Anything that we used to do, now we're not going to do it. We're not going to eat that nice, juicy, yummy coffee in the morning. We're not going to have that relaxed lunch. Our dinner time is going to be different. We are going to use our willpower to stay away from everything that we used to enjoy, because Allah has asked us to do so. So Ramadan is giving us, again, helping us, giving us opportunity to build muscle, to strengthen our willpower, which is a recipe for success. Number three, we are actually doing self-care by being selfless. In Ramadan, you guys are encouraged to participate in charities, feed people, send donations, do all kind of good stuff. If you think about it, some people might think this is being selfless. I'm not going to focus on myself. I'm going to focus on everyone else. I'm going to take care of the poor and orphan and everyone else around me. But to be real and honest to ourselves, when we do all those good stuff, we know we're getting rewards for them, right? So there is something in return for us. And chances are, if there was no reward in that, a lot of us would not engage in so much charity throughout the months of Ramadan. So in Ramadan, we are really taking care of ourselves when we take care of other people. We send all those charities, but at the end of the day, we are the one who are being benefited from all the rewards that we are receiving. Also, research shows that when we engage in the act of charity, when we engage in the act of kindness, when we do good for other people, it is going to help us feel better about ourselves. And what else do we need than feeling better about ourselves? That improve our self-esteem, our self-worth. It's going to reduce any depression that some people might be experiencing. So really in Ramadan, we are experiencing, we are taking care of ourselves. We are doing self-care through act of selflessness. And next, which is very, very important as well, is the fact that we are practicing delayed gratification. I don't know how much you guys are familiar with the marshmallow experiment, but if you're not, look it up. It's a very famous experiment. What happens in delayed gratification is that we resist the temptation of anything that would give us pleasure. Again, food, relationships, a lot of stuff during the days, during the months of Ramadan. We resist those temptations, right? We know that partner is right here. We know that food is accessible. We know that there are so many things that we could be doing, that we would love to be doing, but we are getting the practice of resisting all those temptations. One of the factors in the success stories of a lot of well-achieved people in the world is that they are good at this. They are good at delayed gratification. They know there is a reward. They know there's something good waiting for them, but they are okay with waiting for that. They don't want the reward right now, here and now. They're okay with being patient. And again, when we look at research, we know that delayed gratification is one of those characteristics that if people engage in that, they tend to be people who make better decisions in their life. They don't rush to make bad decisions. And in general, it's easier for them to make good decisions in their life. And this is exactly one thing that we are doing throughout the months of Ramadan. So by observing Ramadan, by observing fast, by engaging in Ramadan rituals, there are 5 main mental health benefits that we just talked about. I'm sure there are some more, but these 5 tend to be very, very impactful when it comes to our mental health. So being aware of the fact that Ramadan and fasting is not just giving us that physical health component, but it is also helping our mental health, our well-being. It's training us, it's preparing us, it's putting us in that classroom for 1 whole month, but then guarantees that for the rest of the 11 months, you will be a much, much better and happier person in your life. And one last thing that Ramadan does to us is gives us the sense of belonging. What a beautiful sense, what a beautiful experience just to know that you are among one of millions of people who wake up in the morning, do their suhoor, eat their suhoor, do their prayers, and then practice the rituals throughout the day, and then get together with family and friends and enjoy iftar and the rituals after that. What a nice experience to know that I'm one of a big, nice family. And that is sense of belonging that Ramadan creates for us, and that is another reason why Ramadan is so blessed and how it is impacting our mental health. I hope you guys like this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.